two nuclear giants, one deadly strike. Could South Asia be on the edge of all-out war? In a dangerous game of military tit-for-tat, tensions between India and Pakistan have taken a chilling new turn. And the world is watching with bated breath. India has just launched its deepest strike inside Pakistan since the 1971 war, claiming it targeted terrorist camps in response to a massacre that killed 26 tourists in Indian-administered Kashmir. The Indian government says the early morning operation was precise, restrained, and avoided civilian or military infrastructure. But Pakistan is telling a very different story. According to Pakistani officials, at least 26 civilians, including children as young as 3, have been killed and 46 others injured. They allege India struck 6 different locations, including a religious seminary, turning the situation from tense to potentially explosive. Pakistan is calling this an act of war. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has vowed a befitting reply, and a national security emergency meeting was held just hours ago. The Pakistani military now claims it has shot down 5 Indian fighter jets and a surveillance drone, including 3 state-of-the-art French-made Rafales, a major blow if confirmed. But so far, India hasn't acknowledged any of these losses, and international outlets like CNN haven't been able to independently verify the claims. As the dust settles, the death toll continues to rise on both sides. In the latest round of Pakistani shelling into Indian-administered Kashmir, 8 more people have died. Meanwhile, India remains adamant that its actions were in self-defense, aiming to neutralize what it called terrorist infrastructure, a response to what it believes were militants supported by Pakistan. Let's rewind a bit. Just 2 weeks ago, 26 innocent tourists were brutally gunned down in Kashmir. India quickly pointed the finger at Pakistan-based groups, while Islamabad denied any involvement. But now, the violence is escalating fast, with cross-border shelling and gunfire increasing by the hour. This is the first time since 2019 that India has struck targets inside Pakistan. And it's not just any streak. It's one of the most aggressive moves in over 50 years. International concern is surging. The United States, China, and the United Nations are urging both nations to show restraint. The White House has publicly expressed sympathy with India's need to respond, but also emphasized the importance of keeping things proportionate to avoid spiraling into full-scale war. President Biden called the situation a shame and said there had been signs something was brewing. Back on the ground, evacuations are underway in Indian-administered Kashmir, and locals are bracing for more violence. People on both sides of the border are now living in fear, not knowing if or when the next missile might strike. To make matters even more alarming, the seminary reportedly hit in Pakistan is linked to Jaish-e-Mohammed, a militant group that claimed responsibility for a deadly 2019 suicide bombing that killed 40 Indian troops. The group's leader says 10 of his own family members were killed in the latest strike, and he's now vowing revenge. This is a region that has lived through decades of conflict. But now, with 2 nuclear-armed nations trading deadly blows, the fear is real. Are we witnessing the start of something far more dangerous? Stick around. We'll be breaking down everything you need to know about the rising tensions, the players involved, and what could come next in this high-stakes standoff.